Love Perspective present Who We Are, Part 1. The Lord has appeared of old to me, saying, Yes, I have loved you with an everlasting love. Therefore, with loving kindness, I have drawn you. Jeremiah 16:3. We came to existence. Everything came to existence because of love. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Against such there is no law. If you're led by love, you see everything as yourself. The thought or the idea that you think bad or horrible, or any thought that is not progressive in its endeavor, you will not entertain that thought. When I speak of love, I am not speaking of some kind of sentimental and weak response. I am speaking of that force which all of the great religions have seen as the supreme unifying principle of life. Love is somehow the key that unlocks the door which leads to ultimate reality. These Hindus, Muslims, Christians, Jewish, Buddhists believe about ultimate reality is beautifully summed up in the first epistles of Saint John. Let us love one another, for love is God, and everyone that loves is born of God and knowing God. A gift of love. Sermons from Strength to Love by Martin Luther King Jr. You are everlasting love. Be according to the precepts of love. It gives a voice to your inner self of benevolence, attribute of pure love, which your greatness is being unfolded, must be necessary for right and pure thoughts. We were created in the likeness and image of God, the Father or Mother of all objects in the universe. Start seeing yourself as you are. Perception of beauty and wonders in all things. See, blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the ungodly, none stand in the path of the sinners, none sit in the seats of the scornful, but his delight is in the law of the Lord, pure goodness. And in his law he meditates day and night. Oh yes, life is a process. He shall be like a tree planted by the river of water, that brings forth its fruits in its seasons, whose leaves also shall not wither, and whatever he does shall prosper. Psalm 114. He says, do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Renewing means constantly. Every thought should be looked at and save is progressive to the betterment of the world and the betterment of brothers and sisters, that you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. Romans 12:2. Happy is the man who found wisdom and the man who gained understanding, for her proceeds are better than the profit of silver, and her gain than fine gold. She is more precious than rubies, and all the things you may desire cannot be compared with her. Length of days is in her right hand, in her left hand riches and honor. Her ways are ways of pleasantness, and all her paths are peace. She is a tree of life to those who take hold of her, and happy are all who retain her. Proverbs 3:13-18. These are the things that you can become if your thoughts are pure in every aspect of the word. For God is love, and all is love. If you know who you are, I will leave you with this word from Christian D. Lawson: thinking for results. Therefore, in all our thinking, we focus all the actions of mind upon the unbounded possibilities that are inherent in ourselves, that are inherent in all things, that are inherent in the vastness of the cosmos. We turn all our thoughts upon the rich, the limitless, and the sublime, so that we may live constantly in a large and superior mental world, a world that we are determined to make large and large every day. And as we live, think, and work in that ever-growing mental world, we insist that everything we do shall, with sanctity, build for that greater future we now have in view, and that every action of mind and body shall be positive force moving steadily, surely, and perpetually towards those sublime heights of attainment and achievement that we have longed for so much, while inspired by the spirit of ambitions, lofty dreams. Christian D. Lawson. Thinking for results. We walk by faith, not by sight. 2 Corinthians 7. Love perspective.